Okay, let's look at two no trumps, and we're just going to do some simple kind of responses, mainly using Stayman and transfers. So board two, we're going to open two no trumps, and South is going to pass. With a 6 count, we're going to transfer to spades, so we bid 3 hearts. And East, we're just going to complete the transfer and bid 3 spades. So when we open two no trumps and this hand bids 3 hearts, the East hand should alert it. So if we're playing physical bridge, okay, so in a bridge club, we would basically say spades, all right? And so it's an announcement. So we announce bids. All right. Now, if we're playing online, the person who bids 3 hearts can actually type in the box to say that this bid means spades, 5 plus spades. Okay, so we carry on. South is going to pass, and West now bids 3 no trumps. This says they don't have any more than 5 spades, and they're leaving the final decision up to East. East now bids 4 spades, so because they've got 3 spades, they'd rather playing a 5-3 fit than playing 3 no trumps, where, as you can see, they're wide open in diamonds. Okay, so board 3, let's have a look at. I'm not going to look at all 16 boards. South opens 2 no trumps, 20 to 22. West passes for 7 count. Here we're going to bid Stayman. So we use Stayman when we've got a 4-card major. Okay, East passes. South now bids 3 hearts because they have 4 hearts in their hand. And North simply raises 3 hearts to 4 hearts because they've got a 4-4 fit. And again, that completes the auction. North bids 2 no trumps. East bids pass. And South bids. Now, some of you might think it's right to transfer and bid spades here, okay, to show spades. But actually what you should do is just bid 3 clubs, because this should show a 4-card major. Now look, you do have a 4-card major. It also happens that you've also got a 5-card major, but don't worry about it. We can just bid 3 clubs Stayman. We can end up showing this. So West passes, and then North just bids 3 diamonds. So that is a denial, okay? So that means they do not have a 4-card major. Now, as South, we are still interested in playing in spades. We're not interested in playing in hearts anymore because we know North does not have a 4-card heart suit. But we're still interested in playing in 4 spades if partner has 3-card spade support. So we can simply bid. So the very simplistic way of playing this is just to bid 3 spades. And that says I've now got 5 spades. It also implies, well, it should show that you've also got 4 hearts because you used Stayman. If you just had 5 spades and only 3 hearts, you'd have transferred into spades. Okay, so this bidding pattern here shows that you've got a 5-card spade suit. And it's forcing. Partner now with 3 spades can just raise to 4 spades. Now, if they had 3 hearts and 2 spades, they could now just pass 3 no trumps. Okay, so they could just bid 3 no trumps, sorry. Yeah, instead of bidding 4 spades because they don't have a 5-3 fit. But here they do have a 5-3 fit. Now, the thing about this you'll notice is that the weak hand is now playing the hand out. Now, sometimes that might not make a difference. Okay, it might not lead to any difference in tricks, but quite often it can do. You're usually better off with the strong hand playing the contracts out. So an alternative method, right, is to play this method instead. So after 3 diamonds, instead of bidding 3 spades, you bid 3 hearts. Okay, now this is a convention called Smollen, S-M-O-L-E-N, Smollen. And this now shows that you've actually got 5 spades and 4 hearts. Okay, so you bid 3 hearts to show you've got longer spades. The idea being is that partner can now bid spades. Okay, so the strong hand can actually bid spades or bid 3 no trumps. Now North here, 8, 10, 20 count with 3 spades. You can just bid 3 spades. Okay, to show that you've actually got spades. And then South can raise that 3 spades to 4 spades. So that is an alternative method. It's called Smollen. So it's a better method. It's a little bit more complex, I guess, because you have to remember it. All right. So anything where you have to remember something, it's a little bit harder. So for now, I probably wouldn't play this, but I'm just sort of telling you it now. It's just a different method of playing. It's a useful convention that is quite common. What else can I say? So yeah, you can get the strong hand to play it out. Another alternative you can do here, or rather just a little bit to add to this, is that when you've shown spades here, the 3 spade bid here can potentially show a stronger hand. So because this hand has bid 3 hearts, it should really be forcing to game. What you can do, okay, so if you don't think you've got a good hand for a potential slam, instead of bidding 3 spades, you can actually bid 4 spades with the north hand. Okay, now this should actually show a weaker hand. Okay, so you can show a stronger hand by bidding 3 spades because you've slowed the bidding down. What this means is that you've now agreed spades, and South can do other things, can make other bids. So if they've got interest in playing in 6 spades, South can now make some more bids between 3 spades and 4 spades. Bids which we'll go over next week when we talk about slam bidding. Okay, so here, 3 spades can show a slightly stronger hand than bidding 4 spades. So maybe you've got a 22 count, or maybe you even got like a 5 card minor suit with 3 spades, something like that. That would make your hand stronger. Or maybe you've got like aces and kings rather than quacks. Okay, quacks are queens and jacks. So when you're in a slam, having high cards like aces and kings are much better for slam bidding than having queens and jacks. So here you could judge whether to bid 3 spades or 4 spades. With this particular hand, you've got a lot of concentrated values in clubs. You don't have anything in hearts. You've got a king. So here I would probably bid 4 spades with this north hand instead of 3 spades to show a kind of bottom of the range 20 count. Okay, so that's how you could bid if you're using a system called Smollen. Okay, let's have another look at board 8 then. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm not sure why I'm adding it up. Okay, because it says the points here. Okay, so I'm going to open 2 no trumps. Pass, 7 count. Now here's a very flat hand, so rather than bidding 3 clubs, you could just bid straight to 3 no trumps and show no interest. Now, as it turns out, on a club lead, if you get it, you would lose the first so many tricks, okay? As it turns out, North is more likely to lead the Jack of Diamonds rather than a club, I'd say. Well, they might lead a club. They might be aggressive and lead a club and hope for the best. But it could go 2 no trumps, 3 no trumps because this hand's got nothing to rub. If you don't do that, okay, so you could bid 3 clubs, Stayman, and West will bid 3 hearts. Okay, and then East will then bid 3 no trumps. This 3 no trumps bid shows that you've got 4 spades, okay? By bidding 3 clubs, you're showing that you've got 4 spades. Don't bid 3 spades, okay, over 3 hearts. Bid 3 no trumps. By bidding 3 no trumps, you're showing you've got 4 spades, and that means West can bid 4 spades and play the contract out. It's much better usually that the strong hand plays it out. Okay, so last board I'm going to look at, board 15. Going to open 2 no trumps, pass, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this time we've got an 11 count. We've got a good chance that, well, we've got a chance that slam is on. What we can do is make what's known as a quantitative bid. We bid 4 no trumps, and that asks partner, are you maximum for your 2 no trump bid? If so, bid 6 no trumps. Okay, so South has got 9, 10, 12. Well, what am I counting up for? It says here, okay, 22. So we've got a maximum. So here we can just bid 6 no trumps. So if you're minimum, you can pass. Maximum, you would bid 6 no trumps. Okay, so that's just a few hands on 2 no trumps. I possibly confused you with some stuff there, but that's 2 no trump bidding. Some straightforward, some simple hands, hopefully, for you to get your teeth into.